Christians, there's some truth to what my sister is saying here. She says we had been given free will when Jesus died for us. After we receive Christ, we repent and are forgiven. A lot of truth here. A lot of truth here. Because this acknowledges one very important thing. That before Christ came, before Christ died for us, and before we repented and came to him and were forgiven, we did not have a free will, which is what I've always maintained and will fight to the death to make sure people understand. When Adam and Eve fell in that garden, what was lost was our will to obey. We lost it. So even though we have a will, like I always say, because so many people like to get on here and tell me that I'm saying or insinuating that man does not have a will. And I never said that. Man has a will. The issue is whether or not it is free or to the extent in which it is free. Man has a will, but there's a fence around his will. So that means that man cannot go outside the boundaries that have been set around him. It's like you put a dog in a backyard that has a fence around it. The dog is free inside the confines of that fence. It's not free to go outside of it, but inside it's free to do whatever it so pleases. It's the same way with man, except the fence is his sinful nature. So man's will is free within the confines of his sinful nature. I don't know why this construct is so hard for even Christian minds to grasp, because all of us, by admission, when we think about it, we always talk about how we knew God was always with us. Now that we become saved, we knew that all along in the past, he was always with us, guarding us and protecting us and keeping us so that we get to this place now where we believe. He directed us. But when we came to Christ, when we believed in him, when we repented and turned to him, we were given something that we had lost, the ability to obey. We still sin. We're still dying to sin. We wrestle against flesh and blood and we wrestle against powers and principalities, and we give in sometimes to temptation. But we do have the ability to choose obedience, to choose the right thing, but only after we believed.